Hey guys, I wanted to do a likes and dislikes video for 2015 so far. I'm going to cover a huge spectrum. I'm going to try to go quickly so that I don't make like a 20-minute video. So I'm going to go like by category. So the first thing I want to talk about is hair stuff. I just brushed my hair out, so it's kind of fluffy at the moment, but I want to talk about some favorite new hair things I have. The first of which, and I apologize, this is not a budget item, but I didn't buy this for myself. It is the WeDo wooden bristled brush. And you can see all the bristles are wood. It's very thick. And the reason that is this actually has a removable head. So I always get, you can probably see, I get these like white fuzzies around my bristles. I think this is because I have cats and they have white fur, and when I cuddle with them through the day and then I go to brush my hair, any kind of fuzz that they leave on me gets translated to my brushes. And I usually end up, I'm not able to clean them well enough. I have to throw them out. I get a new brush every couple months, which you're supposed to do anyway, but it really irritates me that I'm spending so much money on these brushes. And I only get a few months out of them. So I found out about this one. You can just push the head of the brush out, and I'm just going to slide it out a little bit to show you. Now it's not coming. It's making a liar of me. Well, it's not going to come all the way out right now. It takes a lot of force, but you can see there's a gap here. And you just basically push the head of this brush out, and it unfolds, and then you can wash it. And I love this. I don't use boar bristle brushes because they don't work for my hair, but this brush is amazing, and the wooden bristles absorb some of the oil in your hair and they redistribute it evenly. My hair has been amazing since I got this, and I got this as a Christmas gift. I put it on my list because I knew I wouldn't be able to justify the expense. I think it's like $60. But you're essentially getting a brush for life, and it comes with spare bristles in case some of them break. And like I said, you can easily remove this. Of course, I can't easily do it because I happen to be saying that and I'm on camera. But usually it comes right out. It's easy to clean, and it's absolutely fantastic. I love this brush. My hair has been crazy great since I started using this. Another hair thing that I love, when you want to repair a lot of damage to your hair, if you dye it a lot, or if you just want your hair to be very shiny and healthy, and you can't see that my hair is shiny because of the lighting in here, and I can't get the lighting right, but my hair is incredibly healthy. I feel like my hair is my best attribute, and I try and take really good care of it. I'm very, very picky and particular about my hair. One of the best things you can do is take any conditioner. It doesn't need to be a deep conditioner, doesn't need to be a special hair mask, anything. It can be like a $3 conditioner from Walmart. If you soak your hair in that, you leave it on for at least half an hour, your hair will be completely different, and it will be soft and shiny. And my favorite bargain hair conditioner to do this with is the Garnier Fructis Hydra Recharge, and this stuff makes my hair feel soft as silk once I leave this out. If I leave this in for half an hour, usually I leave it in for about an hour, rinse it out, my hair is the softest I have ever felt. And it's absolutely wonderful. It has superfruits, goji berry, passion fruit, and kiwi. Recharges for silkier, softer hair. And the best thing about when you leave this in for that long is this does not have, I'm just doing a quick glance to make sure I'm not lying on camera here. There's no protein in this. If you've noticed that you're doing a lot of hair masks and your hair is like still dry or brittle and it's not very shiny even though you think you're taking care of it, take a look at the ingredients in your hair mask and your hair conditioner, because if you put too much protein in your hair, it dries out. It actually has the complete opposite effect of if you do like a protein filler every month or so. So when you get stuff like the Hydra Recharge, which has no protein, it's just oils and fruit extracts, it really repairs the damage in your hair. Your hair will not be rough, it will not be dry, it will not be brittle. So that's one reason I grabbed this. It's absolutely fantastic, and it smells incredible. I love how this smells. I don't use the shampoo, I just use the conditioner, and I use it. I treat my hair every couple days. I'll leave this in for half an hour to an hour. It's wonderful. Now, if you want a good hair mask that has protein for, it says it's for extremely damaged over processed hair. This is a good budget option. It's the L'Oreal Paris Nude Total Repair Extreme. I love this. I used up an entire bottle of this stuff, and I found out that they were having a sale on it in my local CVS, and I went and picked up 2 more. I love this. It's great for a fibrous hair filling mask, and for that reason I don't use this as often as this one, but I do use this probably once a week, once every 2 weeks, and it's absolutely fantastic. This is the closest conditioner that I have found. If you're like me and you love the thick, super thick, rich conditioners that come with when you dye your hair out of a box hair dye, you know, they're really super thick. This is the closest I have ever found to that super rich, chunky conditioner, and it's great. It is a great drugstore option if you cannot afford a higher end hair mask. So that's my hair stuff. In terms of skin stuff, recently I decided to try out Mimi box, and it's like a Korean beauty box. I always get Pop Sugar's must-have box, but I was like, oh, I love Korean beauty products, so I was like, I'm going to try this out. So among the many things I got in my box were these 2 skin products, and it's the Yeon Juju Halabong Energy Mild All-in-One Serum, and I got the TonyMoly Apple Mask. And first of all, can we talk about how cute this is? And it smells wonderful. It comes with like a little applicator stick, and you open it up, and you can see I've been using this a lot, and it smells wonderful. You only need a very tiny bit of it. I put it on at night, and it smells like caramel apples. It smells so good. I want to eat it. And it tightens up my skin. Both of these do. This has toned down the redness in my face. This tightens my skin, and it's starting to close my pores. I use this one in the morning underneath my sunscreen moisturizer, and I use this one at night, and they are absolutely fantastic. I love these. I'm so happy that these were in my Mimi box. So that's my skin stuff. In terms of face makeup products, I'm going to show you the one that I hate the most first. I usually use Maybelline's color correcting stick because I have very red cheeks, and I use this to hide the red and kind of even out my foundation. And I ran out, and I do like Physicians Formula as a brand quite a bit, but their materials are often very hit or miss, and I decided to try their green talc-free minimal wear correcting primer with SPF 15, and it has this, oh, I just got it all over myself. I was going to say it has this really messy, goopy brush that you have to spin and click. I don't know if you can hear that. And you can spin it and spin it and spin it, and nothing comes out. Everything that's right there is just a dry glob. You can see it's dried and globbed up the inside of the cap. There's nothing new coming out. And when you apply this, it is so thick and goopy, and then there's no pigment in this. This did nothing to help correct any of the redness on my skin. And as a primer, it was sludgy and slimy. It was absolutely terrible. And don't get me wrong, I really like Physicians Formula for some things, but this was not one of them. I only kept it so I could show you guys and tell you how much I disliked this. And I'm going to throw it away as soon as this video is done. It was terrible. I did not like that. As I said, I like to use the Maybelline color correcting stick instead. That's wonderful. Another thing, I can't remember if I have talked about this, something I am loving is I have been using the NYX powder blush in taupe for contouring. And I have very, very fair skin, and my skin is such a flux of different shades. I've got red undertones, I have yellow undertones, I have peach undertones, that any kind of bronzer or contouring that I use typically ends up going orange on me, or else it looks very dirty. And I read a tip somewhere online, I don't remember where, that said use the NYX taupe powder blush to contour if you have fair skin. And it's this shade here. It's a very subtle shade. I'll try and, I don't even know if you can see this. You can hardly see it on my finger, but it's a wonderful kind of purpley gray shade. It is perfect for contouring. If anything is too orange on you, or you don't want to look like you just went out tanning and slapped a bunch of bronzer on your face, this is what you want to get, and it's not expensive. I ordered this off Amazon. I ran out of my first compact. I just ordered this one a couple days ago. It is absolutely fantastic. Very subtle and natural. Another thing that I really like recently that really surprised me was the Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. And I don't usually have a lot of luck with Maybelline foundations, but this one was absolutely fantastic. It has SPF 20 in it, and it says it's like a medium coverage. It actually covers incredibly well. And I have this in classic ivory, and it matches my skin tone perfectly. And it goes on, it comes in this little dropper here. It's hard to describe. It's a liquid foundation. It's very liquidy, but it dries with almost a powder-like finish. And it glides on. You barely need anything. I think I use maybe 2 of those little droppers to cover my whole face, and the dropper is not full of liquid. It's just a plastic bubble, and I'll just scrape off some of this. Oh, it keeps recovering itself, but it's just a plastic bubble. It doesn't fill up with liquid at all. It just helps you to portion out the product evenly so you're not using too much of it. I absolutely love this. I like this better than the other foundation that was previously my favorite, which was the Dior Forever Skin Foundation. This I actually think is better than that. It matches my skin better. It covers better. It feels like silk when I put it on. I use far less of it than I usually have to because I do have rough, oily skin. I really cannot get over how amazing this is, and I will continue to buy this. It is my new favorite foundation. I have pretty much stopped using every other foundation I own because I love this so much. So this really surprised me. I picked it up on a whim. I didn't think it would be good for my skin. Usually I need a very heavy coverage, but as light as this coverage is, it really does cover better than some of my heavier foundations do, and it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. So I cannot say enough good about this. It's worth every penny. I think it was like $10 to $11 at my CVS. It's absolutely wonderful. It is a dream. So absolutely super pleased with that. A new product I tried recently that I also like is the Maybelline Brow Drama. I've been having a lot of good luck with Maybelline lately. And this is the brow sort of mascara wand that you use. I love how I show you in the bottles there. That you use and you kind of brush on your eyebrows instead of using a pencil or using eyeshadow or like a wax set. And I have this in shade Deep Brown, and it works really well. I'm wearing it right now. And when you first start putting it on, it doesn't look like it's doing anything, but then you take a step back from the mirror and you look at yourself and your brows look incredibly natural. It almost looks like you've grown more hair instead of filling in the gaps, which is a very subtle difference, but it makes your brows look like they are naturally much thicker. And I think this is a really great product, and the color is very, very good as well. So let's talk about eye stuff. I am disappointed with 2 of the eyeliners I bought recently, and I just said I was having good luck with Maybelline. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to take that back, kind of. I decided to try the Maybelline Master Cajal eyeliner, and this one is in Purple Dusk. And I chose purple because since I've stopped wearing contacts, my eyes have been a lot greener, and I wanted to kind of play that up. So I got the purple eyeliner, and I was going to use it instead of my black eyeliner. And this is not a good eyeliner. It's not well pigmented, and it's very hard to draw on. It's not creamy at all, and I actually had to kind of heat it up last time to get any color out of it. So this is the shade. I just put it on my finger for you. It's a very, very dark purple. You probably can't even see it. But it rubs off. See, I just went like this and it was gone. It rubs off very easily, and ironically, it smudges very easily on the skin, just not when you're trying to apply it. I'm not impressed with this. This was a major letdown for me. Not worth the money. Another liner that I tried recently was I really like liquid eyeliner, and I decided to try the Maybelline Ultra Liner in brown, and it's waterproof. And what I don't like about this is the brush. It's a very small brush, but it doesn't have a lot of shape to it, and it's not a very stiff brush either. It's very, very flexible, and I feel like it does not it's not easy to control when you're applying it. And I love cat eyes. I do them all the time. And I was hoping this would be a very good brown one. I usually use the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Liquid Black Eyeliner pen. I was hoping this would be close to the same quality because it's hard to find a brown eyeliner pen, and it's not. So if you guys have suggestions for me about a good brown eyeliner, I would appreciate them, because in addition to being difficult to apply, this liquid eyeliner dries like, you know, in magazines they have that weird sticky tacky glue that they use to glue in advertisements. It dries like that, and it comes off in like these weird globs, like it's that kind of glue throughout the day, and it's really gross. And I strongly dislike products that do things like that. So if you guys have a good recommendation for a brown liquid eyeliner, let me know. The only other things I want to talk about, things that are favorites I've mentioned before, I love the CoverGirl Exact Eye Lights in Black Ruby. I feel like this really brings out the brown in my eyes. And the wand is pretty good. Usually I have a hard time with CoverGirl mascaras. I recently tried the Lash Blast Clump Crusher, the green one, and that's supposed to be like a really well-hyped mascara, and it just didn't do much for me at all. But this one gives me nice lashes, and I feel like they're great for work, and it's a very subtle reddish brown color, but it really, really made my eyes pop every time I wore it. Gave me good separation, there was no clumping. I felt like it was a great everyday mascara to use at work. And of course, I cannot exclude my favorite mascara. It's the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. This is by far, every time I try a new mascara, I always go back to this because it really is the best mascara I have ever used. It's volumizing, it's lengthening. When I wear it, people ask me if I have false lashes on. I love this. I get it in Blackest Black. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, it is sort of a natural fiber brush, and it's got a little swoopy shape to it here. And I'd say it's like a medium thickness, but it really is absolutely fantastic. I love this mascara. I will always use this. I'll still try other mascaras, but this one is constantly and consistently my favorite. And I have it on now. It's hard to tell because I have very strong glasses, but I do have, I can't see anything, so I'm hoping this is showing my lashes. It does give me very long lashes, and with the brush being curved the way it is, I usually don't even curl my lashes because it kind of just gives them a boost on their own. So for now, those are my favorite items, my most liked and my least liked. I haven't done a video in a very long time. If you're interested in hearing why, I'll kind of put up a little personal video about what's been going on in my life, and I'm not going to fill that in here. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great winter. I hope you had a great holiday season, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.